Hey, Fight Game fam, welcome back to the Fight Game TV. And tonight, we're breaking down UFC 322, a night that delivered historic moments, finishes, and serious title implications. Plus, we'll hit on the boxing world, Conor Benn versus Eubank Jr., and why that means even more now. Stay locked in. UFC 322 results and takeaways. First up, UFC 322 at Madison Square Garden. This card was stacked, and the outcomes could reshape multiple divisions. Main event of Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. Islam Makhachev claimed the UFC welterweight title, dominating Jack Della Maddalena through superior grappling, control, and timing. With this win, Makhachev becomes a two-division UFC champion, a rare achievement. He also tied Anderson Silva's record for most consecutive UFC wins, showing he's still at the top of his game. Co-main event, Shevchenko versus Zhang Weili. In the co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko defended her flyweight title against Zhang Weili, winning by unanimous decision, 50-45 on all cards. Shevchenko dominated both standing and on the ground. She landed 5 of 6 takedown attempts and spent a ton of time controlling Zhang. Her experience, size, and technique made the difference. Zhang struggled to mount offense and was largely kept at bay. With this win, Shevchenko solidifies her legacy. She's tied or broken notable title fight records and looks like a long-term force at 125. For Zhang, the loss is a major blow to her bid to be a two-division champ. Other key fights, big finishes, and drama. Michael Morales knocked out Sean Brady in round 1 at 3 minutes and 27 seconds. A huge finish that suddenly puts Morales in serious contenders talk. Now, Carlos Prates landed a devastating knockout on Leon Edwards, marking Edwards' first ever KO loss in the UFC. These finishes weren't just fireworks. They could shift matchups and rankings for 2026. Now, the takeaway from the card, Makhachev's move up is validated and dangerous. Shevchenko remains elite and adaptable. New challengers are emerging. Morales and Prates might be ones to watch closely. The title picture in both welterweight and flyweight is heating up. Now, boxing, Benn versus Eubank Jr. Switching gears over in London, Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. ran it back in a high-stakes rematch. Benn won via unanimous decision with scores like 119-107, 118-108, and 116-110. A dominant showing. He dropped Eubank twice in the 12th round, putting an exclamation mark on his performance. Benn's footwork, pressure, and body work controlled the fight. He boxed smart, punished Eubank Jr. when he was open. Eubank Jr. looked off. He never really got into his rhythm, and Benn's momentum was too much. This isn't just revenge. It's a statement. Benn is no longer just a rising star. He is in the elite conversation. For Eubank Jr., this is a pivotal moment. He needs to decide, rebuild, change divisions, or chase another big fight. What it means and what's next. All right. final thoughts. In the UFC, we could be heading into a new era. Makhachev at welterweight is the real deal. Shevchenko's dominance continues, and contenders like Morales and Prates are making serious noise. In boxing, Benn's win changes trajectory. The title picture is clearer, and his legacy is growing. Eubank Jr. has to figure out his next chapter. For you here at the Fight Game TV, expect deep breakdowns next week, fight strategy and future matchups, and technique analysis and predictions. Drop your comments below. Who impressed you the most from the UFC 322 card? Who do you think Ben should fight next? If you're not already, hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I don't want you mixed in the next fight breakdown. Thanks for watching. This is the Fight Game TV. We'll see you on the next one. Stay sharp, stay ready. Peace.